Invisible. Not invisible. Hello, friends. Hello, gamers. Do you know what today is? I got an email about today. Today is apparently Mad Hatter Day. So they were like, you're supposed to drink tea on this day. And I drink tea. So I'm like, I'm going to drink tea on this day. Hello. I have chosen to make a London fog blend. And I use this new tea maker that I just got. So it kind of tastes like plastic and metal, not going to lie. But it's okay. It's okay. I mean, usually they say like boil water 3 times through, but this one didn't, so I was a little surprised. And so I didn't. I boiled water once just because, you know, that's what I've learned to do. But it tastes a little plasticky. Huh. It's still pretty good though. Oh! And I'm almost done with my book, my friends. How exciting is that? I've been reading this book for what feels like my entire life. And the book is still Dracula. I know. I'm still on it. Where am I at, though? Let me see. I'm almost there. I can taste it. Definitely less than 100 pages. Let's see. Let me take a peek. I'm on page 374, and if I flip to the end... Oh, there's 420 pages, so I'm almost there. I'm so close. I'll probably be able to finish it today. Yay! Speaking of today, I do have this listed as a chatting stream, but it's probably going to be more of a variety stream because I forgot to water my onions on Final Fantasy 14, and we can't have that because I've got 3 of them growing. So I just hopped on there real quick to do that. But today, let me put it on the screen. That way, as I'm talking, you guys can see it. I don't have audio on for it yet. I'll probably turn it on. I don't know yet. Anyways, I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. And because I certainly am. Yay! Hello, Anonymous. Welcome to the stream. I think my boss found out about my channel, though, because she, quite frankly, told me. Usually, I'll mention my YouTube channel when I'm, like, at work, right? Just like randomly, I'll say like, oh yeah, I was doing this for the YouTube. Hello, welcome to the stream, Ichimoto. And usually people just don't really like care, obviously, because like, why would they? But it's my hobby, so I talk about it a little bit. And so I was mentioning it like nothing out of the usual from what I would normally say. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like have some tea on my channel, yay, and we're gonna like hang out tomorrow because I was like, it's Mad Hatter Day because, you know, I gotta inform them about the situation at hand. And so she was like, wait a minute, Alice, you have how many followers? And I was like, what? So I think someone told her. Oh, so embarrassing. But that's okay. So she said, they always say they're going to try and find me, but no one's actually found me. If she actually found me, I would scream and cry because that's a little embarrassing. But it is not the end of the world. But yeah, I don't think she actually found like the channel itself. I think I'm still safe on that front, but guys, it's cutting it close. It's cutting it close, you know? Oh, it's so scary. Here, do you guys want game audio? I'll give you guys game audio if we're gonna just have it up. I'm not gonna do any quests on stream today because I just want to like hang out and talk. So I don't want to be sitting here narrating quests. So this is just like, you know how they always have Minecraft parkour in the background? Right? This is my Minecraft parkour. So let me actually... I'm gonna decrease the volume quite significantly for you guys. And there you go. Oh wait, do you guys still notice how my streams are louder now? It's because for the longest time I couldn't figure out what was wrong, guys, because all of my streams and like the very few occasional shorts that I would record would always come out so quiet, and I was like, why is it so quiet? It was because my second PC is listening through the sound settings actually. And so the gain, there was like a hidden gain slider specifically for my output, and that was all the way down. I don't know how that happened. So now we've got higher volume audio, so you guys don't have to like crank it up so much whenever you're watching one of my videos and then get jump scared by an ad or something. And we can just hang out now, yay! Okay, speaking of hangout, I'm gonna go sit in my house. I do have a Dr. Pepper too because, you know, I'm craving something fizzy really badly. And this tea tastes a little plasticky, so I don't know if I'm gonna finish it or if I'm just gonna brew another pot. Because, I don't know, it tastes weird. And I don't think I have enough sugar in it either because I got these new mugs from Target. They were on clearance. Can you believe it? From the summer section. It must have been. Because it was $3.50 per mug. Oh, I don't know why I'm lagging now. Hold on. Blah. Let me recalibrate. Sir? There we go. Ah. But it was $3.50 per mug. So I got some of those, but they're really hecking tall. So trying to get my ratios right is a little bit difficult. And usually I use teacups, which are about like 1 cup, you know? So it's wrong, guys. Okay, we're leveling him. I'm to the point where it's asking me to have like a higher gear score level, so he can just do level 21s for the rest of his life until he levels up, because hold on. No, I'm not lagging. It looks like I am though. Oh, scary. I've been having some tracking issues again. Crazy how that works. Oh man, I was just about to sit down. Oh, but I don't know why. So I've just been kind of ignoring it, honestly. Yay. Ugh, I don't want to go to work today, guys. You guys gotta go into work for me. Man, I'm overworking so much, but I get money because those of you who were here yesterday will know that, like, oh man, yesterday I got called in so early. I got called in like hours early and I had to leave pretty much immediately after the stream. I had to cut the stream super short so that I could leave. And it was just, I went in there. It was a mess, guys. One of my least favorite things ever is showing up there and having to do so much stuff, but it's fine. It's fine, guys. Okay, so we're leveling warrior right now. Yay. Oh, how exciting. Man, I'm so into this game. I did try. I don't know if you guys saw it, but there's a new MMO called Throne and Liberty. Throne and Liberty, I believe. And I tried it. It's okay. Honestly, me personally, I didn't care for it a huge amount. But that's just me. Because it's an Amazon MMO, right? And I feel like, hello, welcome to the stream. I feel like Amazon has a really bad track record with keeping MMOs alive. So as I was playing it, I was like, wow, this is gonna die in like 2 months and I'll have wasted all my time. And it's not a waste of time if you're enjoying yourself. But I enjoy myself more in MMOs that I can have faith in. Because, y'all, I was a big Lost Ark player when that was still about and active. And the thing with MMOs like that too is that they have dungeons and stuff, like typical MMO dungeons, I suppose. But the player bases are a bit toxic, aren't they? So it makes me nervous to play them and like get that far. That's why I really like Final Fantasy, just because everything is so like positive and cheerful and nice. Like, you're not gonna load into a dungeon on Final Fantasy and have people being like super mean to you over stupid stuff. I guess, I don't know, Throne and Liberty seems more like the World of Warcraft type group of people when it comes to like dungeons. And I don't want to play a game like that where people are bullies, because games should be fun. And it's literally an MMO dungeon, like what? So, I'm scared to do it. Especially since I picked a tank class. Oh, I never tank ever in MMOs, but honestly the DPS classes look kind of ugly and I really like the sword and shield, so I did that. But I don't know. I don't know if I really like it. I was kind of expecting to not like it. I don't really play a lot of the new MMOs that come out just because they don't ever last. So I do prefer to stay away from it, but I saw a couple people in my chat a while back asking me to play it. So I was like, I'm gonna check it out and see. But I think it's still gonna be a no for me. How sad. Maybe someday. But yeah, I'm just reminded of like not Perfect World, New World. Perfect World is a different one. That also sucked. But hecking New World and Lost Ark and all of the other Amazon MMOs. They just can't make them last, can they? Except this one, I think Lost Ark and this one. New World was the only one that was like Amazon, wasn't it? They're still bad at it though. They're still bad at it. So I don't think I'm gonna mess too much with Throne and Liberty. I just want to try it. Kind of like Wuthering Waves. A lot of people were so excited for that one, so they were telling me to play it. I played it. I didn't like it. I'm a hater, guys. I'm the worst. Okay, I think we should go for this one, but I feel like no one's actually going to. I'm gonna go for it though. I'm trying to win a little bit. I don't think I've gotten any wins. Yeah, I haven't since the last time I did this on stream. But that's okay. I want to go to the bookstore too, guys. Oh man, my next day off isn't until like hecking Thursday. Oh, lordy. Man, that's so far away, isn't it? Because what is today? Sunday? Jeez. Jeez. So on Thursday, I can go to the bookstore. And what book might I be getting? You might be wondering. I want to get Nightmare Before Christmas. It's about the son of Santa Claus and the Prince of Halloween. I don't know who his parents are. Probably Jack Skellington, but I think he's a copyrighted character. But you know, that's kind of like the vibes that it's giving, right? So I want to get that one. It's by the same person who wrote Red, White, and Royal Blue. So I have high expectations, basically. It comes out on the 8th. I'm very excited. I don't know when I'm going to read it, though, because, oh, man, my backlog is so long, guys. I'm going to finish season... Oh, I've seen a little bit of it, but it's just so depressing, guys. Jeez. I got to keep taking breaks. Oh, my goodness. So far, as I'm watching it, I have not been able to make it through a single episode without turning it off halfway through. Oh, man. I'm gonna try and finish it though. I am gonna try and finish it. I'm on. I don't know which one it is numerically. It's the Christmas one. I just started that one, so I think I'm almost out of the woods with it. But I don't actually know. Because I assume that it's not gonna be so horribly depressing throughout the whole thing, just based on the books, you know? Like, it's gonna start to pick up a little bit, right? Right, we can't just have nothing but pain and misery through the whole thing, right? Surely not. Because the books, I feel like they get better, you know? The show is definitely a lot more in your face with everything than the books, at least in my opinion. So we'll see how long it takes me to get through it. Oh, I'm kind of waiting for a day off because honestly watching it puts me in a little bit of a bad mood. So I don't want to watch it and then have to go work. Oh, or do homework. Don't let me forget my homework today, guys, because I have to get it done before I go to work. Otherwise, I won't be able to turn it in. Oh! I did get some of my assignments graded though, yay. So far I have missed 10 points in this class out of all of the points that I can miss. Yay! What is that? So we're getting there, we're doing the thing. You're doing homework right now? Oh, we're both gonna be doing homework. It's not that hard, I just have like a 500 word little mini paper thing to write. And then I'll be all set, yay! Until tomorrow, of course, because tomorrow is Monday, and we all know what that means. A packet for history, dang. I didn't like history classes when I was in like high school. And my history teacher was weird and mean, and I've got beef with her all these years later because she hecking... This was 8 years ago, guys, and I still remember, geez, because it was my freshman year. I was a kid who was always absolutely on top of everything. Like, all my homework was always done on time. Not before, because I procrastinated really badly, but on time, always. So, my history teacher was like, okay, class, we're going to have a makeup day. You must be working on makeup work, which is work that hasn't been turned in on time, essentially, for either this class or another class. And obviously I didn't have any because I actually did my schoolwork like on time. So what did I do? I played Bandori Girls Band Party on my phone the entire time, right? And she didn't say a word to me the entire time, so I just figured it's okay, you know? Because obviously I don't have any assignments, so what else am I supposed to be doing? Who knows? So I'm doing that. And then the next time that we have a makeup day like that, she specifically called me out, and she was like, we shouldn't be playing games on our phone. This is a time to work on classwork. Like, girly pop, how are you accusing me? And there was another time, guys, man, me and her, oh man, all of the memories are coming back. There was another time where we had a group assignment, right? But my group member wasn't there for the entire assignment. I don't know what was wrong with him, but he would always just walk out of class and like wander the halls instead of being there. So I don't know why she put me with him, but for the entire assignment he just wasn't present, so I was working on it completely alone. And then he came back and tried to like put his name on it and stuff. Like after the fact, he tried to like say that he did the whole thing basically, and it's like, girly puppy saw him not here, obviously. And so I told her, no, I did it myself, and she got all mad at me, and she was like, it's supposed to be a group project. You can't try and take all the credit. Like, ma'am, were you not here when he was not here? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that, ma'am? Oh, man. She was kind of the worst, but I think she was a new teacher, and new teachers are always kind of the worst until they, like, get used to it. So you can't really hold it against her too much. If I were a new teacher, I would probably be garbage at my job, too. Teaching, I feel like it has a very, very, very large curve to it, you know? Like learning curve. But it's very punishing because your learning curve is in front of a bunch of very rude children. So I wouldn't want to be a teacher. Absolutely not. Because every time you make a mistake, the children, they can smell your fear. So, no teaching for Alice. Oh, oops. Sorry, guys. You're not my friends. I'm gonna go this way. Bye. Oh man, why can't they just be normal? Normal teachers. I had this one English teacher who is pretty weird too. I don't know why they're all weird. Yeah, I want to have patience, especially with the hecking phones these days, guys. Oh my goodness gracious. I know, here's my little disclaimer. I know that it's not representative of the entire generation that is currently in middle school and high school. But guys, some of these TikToks that I am seeing, just stick your phone in the bag. It's what, like 6 hours? Oh my goodness. And put your phone in the bag and pay attention. I feel like kids just don't really respect teachers as, like, adults. You almost got detention. That's not good. And there's such a strong culture of children, like, acting like teachers are basically incompetent. So, I always see all of this stuff online, like, what if there's an emergency and we need to, like, call the police or something? But it's actually been shown that, like, the children calling the police actually makes the response times worse and whatnot. Because, like, the teachers are trained for stuff like that. And they know how to handle stuff like that. The children do not. So there's not going to be an emergency that will be saved by the children calling when there's so many adults there whose job is to, like, be on top of all of that. So I don't really care for that argument. I mean, if there was, like, an emergency at home, I could see something like that. But also, they would most likely just call the school. Because if it's an emergency that the kid has to know about right away, they'd probably just take the kid out of school for the day, right? Like, I wouldn't want to be a kid in school, hear absolutely horrible, life-changing news, and then have to sit through the rest of the school day. So I don't know. Just don't be on your phone in class, kids, please. Pay attention. That's so rude of him. Oh my goodness. I would be that kid too. Oh my goodness. I would like do all of my work while the teachers were talking about it. Because I just wanted to read my books. I read so many books when I was in school. Jeez, I read a whole bunch of them. I don't even remember them all. Or any of them really. And the ones that I remember the best are the Percy Jackson series. Really like that. And then also, I read The Witcher, but those books are hecking weird. And they're like, oh no, the show needs to follow the books exactly. No, it does not. No, it does not. The books are hecking disgusting. Some parts, I don't know what that dude was on when he was writing them. But he's a psychopath for some of the stuff that is written down in those books. My favorite book? That's a tough question. I don't know. I love them all. Let me see. Let me think. I'm reading Dracula right now. It's definitely not my favorite. It's okay. Like, it's a classic, you know, but it's okay. I mean, it's been quite a while since Dracula showed up in it. Probably like 200 pages, but that's fine. What did I read before that? I quite like the Dark Rise series. That's a really good, like, YA series. Quite like those. I'm waiting for the last one. Angels Before Man. Don't read that one if you're under the age of 18, please. But Angels Before Man is really hecking good. I'm trying to keep my recommendations, like, relatively young adult. Because the last thing I want is for, like, an 11-year-old to be like, oh, Alice, Alexa likes this book, so I'm gonna read it. And then parents are gonna be mad at me. So we're gonna keep it young adult, which means Angels Before Man is a no, because it's highly, highly inappropriate. So don't read it, please. But it's also really hecking good. I just bought the hardcover for it, actually. Because I really wanted a specific cover, and I have it on my Kindle, but the Kindle cover is the soft cover one, which, I mean, the soft cover is good too, but I'm more partial to the hardcover, just because it's like Lucifer and it's like all up in his face and stuff, and the other one is more, there's a lot going on it, you know, it's hard to look at. So I wanted this one because it was very cute, very pretty and collected, so I got that. And then I'm reading Dorian Gray next, actually. The uncensored Dorian Gray. So apparently it's a scary book. I thought it was just going to be like a classic novel style book. You know, sort of like Great Gatsby vibes, where it's like not a lot going on, but still a lot going on at the same time. I thought it would be like that. No, apparently it's a scary book. So we're going to read that, and then I'm going to take a break from reading books that were written in the hecking 1800s so that I can see some modern style writing again. And, oh wait, that's a lie, because I want to read the Odyssey. I've been reading or listening to the epic musical, right? And apparently there's like modern versions of the Odyssey that's just it retranslated into like modern, easy to read language, basically. So I want to read that, and then I'll read a book that wasn't written hecking billions of years ago. Not billions of years, but y'all know what I mean. Old-timey books. We're going to take a break from. Okay, gamers, let us start up a queue while we chat. And we'll sit in this queue for 23 minutes, apparently. So while we do that, I'll pop over here to do some custom deliveries. Yeah, so if anyone has any good book recommendations, I like the ones about gay men, and I like scary books. And vampires. But vampires is kind of like, vampires kind of has to go hand in hand with like one or the other. It has to be scary, or it has to be like a BL romance, if you will. Women are good too. Women are just no straight people. Not right now. I'm not feeling the straight people in my books right now. It has to be a really hecking good book if it's gonna be a heterosexual romance. Okay, we need the Researcher's Relaxation Kit, guys. Like, I'm not completely averse to reading heterosexual romance books, but They're not my favorite. I don't know. I feel like it's almost a different style of romance, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but I've read a whole hecking ton of books, and I feel like the straight ones are written a little bit differently than the gay ones. It's more, I guess, lust focused. Maybe I'm just reading the wrong books, though, mind you. Rather than like a cutesy, happy, romancy, you know? But that could just be my poor taste. I did get one, though. I got one called You've Reached Sam because I saw it on TikTok. It's actually one of my front-facing ones, so I can read you guys the back because it's like super easy to access. It's got sprayed edges. They're pink. And the cover is so pretty. And here's what it says. 17-year-old Julie Clark has her future all planned to move out of her small town with her boyfriend, Sam, attend college in the city, spend a summer in Japan, but then Sam dies, and everything changes. See, I like the dramatic ones, too. Heartbroken, Julie skips his funeral, throws out his belongings, and I didn't read that far down! Dang, she's a bad person. But a message Sam left behind in her yearbook forces memories to return. Desperate to hear him one more time, Julie calls Sam's cell phone just to listen to his voicemail recording, and Sam picks up the phone. The connection is temporary, but hearing his voice makes Julie fall for him all over again, and with each call, it becomes harder to let go. Ah, that sounds tragic. Man. But the next novel is called When Haru Was Here, and that one has 2 men on the cover, which means that it's like a build-up, right? But it's not the longest book ever. It's only like 300 or so pages. But it looks really good. It's like, that looks really hecking good, right? See, that's a good book, a good heterosexual book. So that one is going to be after Dorian Gray. I do have the Interview with the Vampire and the Vampire Lestat, but the thing is, whenever I read a book series, it doesn't matter which series it is, whenever I read it, I need to read them all, like, through, and before I can pick up another book. And that's just my preference, but it has 13 books in that series. That's a lot. I mean, it's no Warrior Cats, but that's still a lot. Did y'all read Warrior Cats? I did. I hecking loved it too. But I feel like you guys can tell just from my personality, I guess, that Warrior Cats was a big part of my life as a child. But some of my friends weren't allowed to read Warrior Cats because I went to a super private religious school. And I don't even think this was a part of the religion for the school that I went to. I don't even know what the religion was, if I'm being completely frank. But, there was this thing with animals not being allowed to have, like, souls or cohesive thoughts, if that makes sense. Like, they're not allowed to basically be, like, fully formed entities because humans are, like, the only higher being on Earth. Does that make sense? Not really, but like that's sort of like the vibes that they gave. And so like a lot of the kids weren't allowed to read Warrior Cats because the cats were having like thoughts and stuff. The exact words, the exact reasonings, hello Noah, what a time to just walk in here. The exact reasoning was that animals couldn't have souls, and they made a big hecking deal about that. It said something, I forgot though. So the fact that the warrior cat animals were like pretty things. Oh, that's too many. We just need 6. The fact that the warrior cats were like talking and stuff meant that they had a soul, so that like went against it. Something like that. It was a big thing. The spirit animal books were banned too, because they moved too closely to the animals having a soul. I don't know why they thought it would be a good idea to tell a room full of hecking little kids that their best friend animals were like worth nothing though, because the dude was hecking weird, right? I don't think he was licensed to be like teaching anything. I think you have to have some sort of certification to be like a pastor, right? I don't think he had that. And because he told a bunch of little kids that when their best friend animals passed away, his exact words, I kid you not, little kids, like 7 years old, he was like, they're gonna be nothing but worm food. He said worm food, my friends. Who says that? So I cried. I went home and I cried because I was so sad. And so my mom was really mad at him. But literally, who says that? Like, what is actually wrong with him? Oh, so weird. He didn't last very long, though. I think he got a lot of complaints. And the school would do this thing where they would hire a lot of parents to, like, teach the classes. So it was sort of that situation where he was one of the parents. Maybe they should have looked a little bit too far into it, or more into it. Yeah, I don't know what his deal was. Because, guys, I don't even know if I can repeat some of the stuff he said on YouTube because it's just awful. Oh, man. He was so weird. I should send him a Facebook message and I should say, excuse me, sir. What are you doing? I would tell him I remember these things that he told me all these years later. Because who says that? That's such a bizarre thing to say. Oh, we're level 95. I'm trying not to like burp in the mic. I'm sorry. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh no, I'm capped on scripts. Okay, I'm good now. Yay. I've been trying to get these, but I think, yeah, I have all of them, so now I don't know what to get anymore. Maybe materia? Because, like, we can sell these, right? People will want to buy these, right? Okay, Roman numerals. These are the highest ones, so we're just gonna buy 15 of those without doing any sort of market research. Okay, and then we're gonna go back to my house and do the market research. Let us see if I just wasted... I mean, it's not a waste because I was capped. But let's see if I can sell these for anything substantial. I know that, like, in Shadowbringers, they would sell for a lot. But I feel like ever since then, they really haven't been going for very much. Oh, so sad. Speaking of sad, guys, I'm almost out of my favorite candle. And it was hecking $26. Oh. Oh, that's like really bad. Oh my. I made a poor life choice. Okay, it's fine. They can have that. Oh wait, I've got more garbage to sell. Hold on. Would anyone like acidic secretions? Oh dang, a lot of people would. Okay, they can have it. Onions I know aren't gonna sell. These, maybe? Oh! What about quick arm materia? Oh, dang. Okay, cool. We got some good stuff out of it. Now let's go to the Enclave for the rest. Yay! But yeah, my favorite candle, the Dark Academia from Barnes & Noble, is almost gone. And it's $26. And I don't have $26 to spend on a candle because I gotta buy my book, my man book. I'm so excited. It better be a good book, because I'm really building it up in my head a little bit. You should get on... candles are the best! Oh my goodness, I was a skeptic, not gonna lie. Should I light mine right now? I should. I definitely should. But, hold on, I'm gonna be walking around, so... because I'm lighting this, so excuse me if I get really quiet for a second. That would actually be my laundry timer, but my mom's laundry is in the dryer right now, and hers has like 7 more minutes than mine, so we're gonna have to wait, which is sad because I don't like leaving it wet, but it has a really good spin cycle, so I feel like it'll be fine for the wet, like 7 minutes. It'll be fine. Yay. Yeah, I love candles. I used to do a wax warmer, but there's something about candles that I just really love. And I got this little, like, arch thing that goes over my keyboard. So I have my candle sitting on top of that. it was a fantastic purchase made by someone else because it was a gift off of my throne. I'm so happy. Speaking of throne gifts, they're hecking holding. I got these little like bat wing shoe accessories that hecking US Customs is holding hostage. So I'll get them eventually. But man, I would like them sometime in my life. I've never had an issue with customs before either, so I wonder what it is. Because I don't think there should be anything in there that'll like trigger it. It's just the shoe accessory, right? It's nothing crazy. So I'm hoping that they free them soon. Oh, I need more water actually. While we're waiting. We can go get more water. Yay! But I want them. That way it can be cute. So someday. I did just buy some cute clothes though because I had that interview. Which I'll tell you guys how that went tomorrow. Yay. But I had that interview. Yay. So I had to get new clothing because my clothing was not interview appropriate. Okay. Okay, cool. It is the blue nodes then. I was kind of looking for a gold one. And yay. Excited about that. But it was kind of scary. I think I mentioned it very briefly last time I talked about it yesterday. But I just walked in there. No, I didn't. I got there super early, right? And I shouldn't have gotten there so early. But so I walked in literally like 20 minutes early, maybe 25 minutes early. Because I wanted to scope out the place, right? I had never been there before. So I wanted to scope out this new place, right? And the hacking interviewer ambushed me. And was like, oh, hi, you're here. Let's do your interview. And I thought I had 30 more minutes to prepare. Like, I was just trying to take a peek. Oh, so scary. So the actual interview ended up happening so hecking early. And I felt so bad. I thought he would be like, why are you here so early? But no, he was pretty excited to see me that early. Oh. Maybe it means that he was just trying to get the interview over with. That way he could go back to doing whatever it is that he wanted to do. But yeah, I was so surprised. And I couldn't even find my way into the parking lot either. So I parked so far away. Because I couldn't figure out how to get into their parking lot. Oh. But it went pretty good. Yay. Very exciting. And so I'll have more news on that tomorrow. But until then, you guys get nothing. Haha. And like I said yesterday, I don't think there's gonna be a stream tomorrow. I haven't made the schedule yet because I'm working hard at playing Final Fantasy right now, so I haven't had time. But I've kind of gotten away from streaming on Mondays because I do a lot of homework on Mondays. That way I can get it done early. I just didn't do that this week. I don't know why, but I didn't. So, ouch. Because I'm a bit behind. Usually I don't wait until the very last day to do any of it unless I have like the whole day off. That way there's a guarantee that I'm not going to run out of time. You know, because, oh man, if I don't get it done before I go into work, that's such a strict deadline. So usually I like to avoid that being a situation that happens. Unfortunately, it didn't work out that way this week, but next week, my friends. Next week is going to be better, I promise. So there's probably not going to be a stream tomorrow. So if you're that interested in how my interview went, Twitter, I guess. I'll post on Twitter. I've been posting a lot of random stuff on Twitter. I quite like Twitter. I like making tweets. And then I'll have a schedule set up. Next week is probably going to be a bit more streams. I'll probably do a members only next week. Just because I have a lot of days off next week, actually. Yay. I've got some doctor's appointments coming up, but they're kind of like midday, but it gets me a lot of paid days off, my friends. So it's like a little mini vacation for the next couple weeks. Yay! So I'll be able to do more streams than I have been doing. I am probably going to try and keep it to 3 and then just do 4 if I have members only. Just because I feel like it helps prevent burnout and whatnot, you know? It helps you have time off. Because for a while there, like months ago though, I was doing like streams every possible day that I could do a live stream. And it just got to the point where I was like, I want to sleep in. So not doing that, trying to pace myself a little bit. That way I can also record some videos. I do need to make some videos for Castlevania here shortly, but I just haven't had the time in these past couple weeks. I low-key think someone may have had a not so polite exit from my company, and that's why all of a sudden everything is being thrown into chaos. But I don't know all the details. So, I don't know what happened. They could just be on vacation and I'm hecking dramatic. But anyways, I don't know where they are, but now work. So, I don't know about all that. But I've been so busy, guys, and they want me to be there so early. I'm part-time, right? I work part-time because I also go to school. And I don't want to work full-time and go to school. So, but I worked like 32 hours, guys. 32 hours is not part-time. It is not part-time. I have been putting in the work, my friends. Jeez, because usually I like to work 20 to 25. That's like my favorite amount. Because I can just show up for like, what, 3 days if they give me longer shifts. And then I just get the rest of the week to work on my schoolwork, to hang out, to do internet surveys online, and it's great. Have you guys ever done the internet surveys? Oh my goodness, you guys are sleeping on them if you haven't. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wow, Alice, why are you promoting internet surveys? But hear me out. I was once like you, my friends. I was like, wow, why are these people promoting internet surveys? They're all scams. You don't actually get paid from them. That's wrong. I found out very well that is not true. There's this website that I like to use called Cloud Connect Research, and basically all of the different colleges, they have to do surveys for like their classes and stuff, so they'll put it on there, and for like 2 minutes, literally 2 minutes, my friends, you get like 60 cents. That's a hecking ton of money for 2 minutes. Of course I'll do whatever survey you want me to do for 60 cents. Jeez. So it is very heavily demographic based though, and they'll like boot you out based off of your demographics and whatnot. You have to be like, they're looking for, I guess, more of minority people right now. So like if you're gay, or if you're a woman, I think, a woman, stuff like that, you have a better chance of getting accepted right away. But and then you'll also have access to more surveys and stuff, because they'll be like, how do you feel about being gay? Stuff like that. But I would still say sign up, because oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. You should still try to sign up, because it makes you enough money to go to the bookstore and buy some books, you know? Not gay or a woman. I mean, they'll always need minorities and majorities for stuff like that. And they just like to get an even balance. So I guess like you'll get in eventually. It might just take a little bit longer as they're trying to like make sure that everything's balanced out and whatnot. But man, it's a good little side hustle. Cloud Connect Research. It's completely legit, completely legal. Pay your taxes. And it makes you quite a bit of extra money. I think my brother does it pretty regularly, and he makes like $30 a day, which is a lot for doing internet surveys. Like a hecking ton for doing internet surveys. I don't make nearly that much, but that's because I don't really care as much. He's always got it up and active. Like no matter what he's doing, he's always got the surveys on the side. I'm not quite that in depth, but it's still a great way to make money. So if you're looking for a little bit of extra spending money, what I'll do is I'll take that, and that's the money that I use at the bookstore. He is a hustler, jeez. Yeah, he is on a subreddit called Beer Money. And he follows all of the things that they do on there. And so he's always making like random little extra bits of money. It's so funny. Get out of here. I love the changes to the AoE. That's such like a specific thing, but man, like the AoE melee combo, the changes are fantastic. Love it. Yeah, he's always got something going. But it's kind of one of those things where you go off and on with it. Like there's some days where I'll have it up all day and I'll just be doing my little surveys, but other days I just don't care. It usually depends on how badly I want these books. But guys, I gotta get this Nightmare Before Christmas book on the 8th. That's in 2 days, guys. So your ride? Oh, your bike ride? So I'm very much trying to hustle. Ah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. When you say bike, like bicycle though, right? Because one of my coworkers was like, my mom won't let me get a bike. And I was like, why? Apparently a lot of people say bike and they mean motorcycle. Which is scary. I can understand why her mother wouldn't let her get a motorcycle. My mother wouldn't let me get a motorcycle, but also I don't really want to die, so I don't really have a huge desire to ride a motorcycle. But I would like a bicycle someday, maybe. That way I can go out and experience the world on a bicycle. Human power, yes. And that's the best kind. They're just so cute. I hope you have a great time on your bike. But I don't really go outside when it like comes down to it. Like I go to the bookstore, but that's only going outside in the parking lot, I suppose. But I love the bookstore. That's my favorite place. And it's been so long since I've been to one. But so many people on the internet, they're always like, you should go to a locally owned bookstore, right? And like go see like the little baby bookshops. But guys, do those even hecking exist? Because I look up locally owned bookstores and I get like Books A Million. But I've only been, guys, I've been to Books A Million twice, right? And what do they tell these employees about the hecking? Like, they're like, what's it called? The loyalty rewards program, the one that you have to pay for though, it like costs money, right? But these employees will harass the crap out of you every single time I've gone in there, which isn't very often because I'm a Barnes & Noble girly through and through. But every single time that I go through a Books A Million, everyone's moving this way, which is making me nervous because I don't actually know the mechanics, guys. They harass the crap out of me about these stupid hecking subscriptions. There was one girl, she literally sat there for, I kid you not, it took 7 minutes to check out because she wouldn't shut up trying to get me to sign up for the subscription. I don't want to. I don't want to spend like $100 a hecking year to shop at Books A Million. So I don't understand what the issue is. Are they like firing these people if they don't sign up every single person who walks through the door? Is that the issue? Because like they're so scary. So now I won't even go in there. I don't know if it's like, I've always seen Books A Million as like worse too. I don't know if that's just like a culture thing because they didn't really have any. Hello, Wonton, welcome to the stream. They didn't really have any in my area for like a really long time. It's a relatively new thing, so I didn't even know that they existed. But I'm just now learning about them, and I'm learning that I don't like them. I don't know why, so I'm never gonna set foot in one of those like shops again. Absolutely not. Yeah, they probably do, but their quota must be hecking intense. Cause like, leave me alone, girly pop. Oh my goodness. Like it was probably longer than 7 minutes, honestly. I remember I checked my clock and it was 7 minutes past, but I think she kept talking a little bit after the fact. But oh my goodness, it's such an uncomfortable thing to just be stood there while they're desperately begging you to sign up. Did I just get hit by something? I did. That's why I like the Barnes & Noble people, but the Barnes & Noble people are kind of the opposite, where I really want to sign up for like the subscription, like the yearly one, right? But I'm a bit worried that it'll inconvenience them because they always seem like they're in a bit of a hurry. Like at the checkout. And I don't know, Barnes & Noble has some weird employees too that are a little bit mean. They have like this stack of books, right? And they're like, do you want to buy any of the monthly books? And mind you, here I am, y'all, I kid you not, I was on a bit of a shopping spree. My mother gave me, hello Snowy, my mother gave me a gift card on top, like as a surprise, on top of the money that I had already sectioned off for my book buying day. So I walk up to the register and I've got like, I think 6 books in my hands, a whole lot of books. So basically I'm already spending quite a bit of money. And so I walk up there with all my books and they're like, oh, do you want to buy any of the monthly picks or something like that? I think that's what they said. And they had like a big stack of books. And I was like, no, thank you, not today. And this dude got like irritated. He was like, okay, fine. Like, I'm sorry. Clearly I'm buying quite a few already. So I don't understand why it would be necessary for me to buy even more. So I wonder if they've got a quota on those too. And honestly, I didn't really care for any of their monthly picks. Oh wait, there is one that I want to get. There's something about a time war, like how to lose a time war, how to win a time war. I don't know if we're losing or winning. I can't remember. There's birds on the cover, but they were reading it in Heartstopper, and apparently it's like one of the bestest books ever written. So I'm gonna read it. Yeah, I could never work somewhere that's got like quotas and rewards programs and stuff. That would be so stressful because like you could be doing the best job ever and then a hecking quota gets you. Absolutely not. I should ask them. I'm gonna be like, are they gonna fire you if I don't sign up for this? Because man, she was like, oh, she was begging at the Books A Million. She was hecking begging. And I said no. I said leave me alone. Oh, I feel like most restaurants don't really have a rewards program. Maybe Texas Roadhouse does, because they got like the app, you know? Does that make sense? It makes sense in my head. But I don't know if you can like get rewards for it, because what do they do? You're like, they bring you your check and you're like, actually, I would like to redeem my points for this. I'm like, is that a thing? Will they like scan your app like they do at the Starbucks? Guys, I don't know what this means, so I'm gonna go over here actually. Is it gonna chase me? Yes. Ah! Okay, I lived. Texas Roadhouse does sound good. Or Cracker Barrel. Guys, I love Cracker Barrel. When I was a kid, I thought Cracker Barrel was like a luxury restaurant because we didn't have any Cracker Barrels. They just did not exist, right? So I would only ever get them on road trips because, I kid you not a single Cracker Barrel within like a 5-hour radius in my hecking house. So we would always go there on road trips instead, and it would be so exciting. And my mom was always like, this is my favorite restaurant. So I always grew up thinking that it was like a super luxury restaurant, right? But then it's Cracker Barrel. But I do love me some Cracker Barrel. They have really good baked potatoes. I don't know if you guys have had Cracker Barrel baked potatoes, but they're really hecking good. I don't know what they do to them to make them so yummy and scrumptious, but they are yummy and scrumptious. Okay, we're both gonna die, apparently. Maybe not. Yay! But I haven't been there in forever. I like their cornbread too. I tried to make cornbread, like Cracker Barrel cornbread. Montana's, what is that? Surely not like the state. But is that a thing? Is that a place? Wait, what? I've heard of the state, Montana. It's a Canadian restaurant. Oh! I know nothing about Canadian restaurants. For a while I wanted to move to Canada, but I would rather move to London because Heartstopper is in London. And I like Heartstopper. Yay. I'm a bit nervous because I just heard my dryer start up again. So either there's the good ending where my mother put her own clothes back in the dryer to like redo it because they didn't get fully dry, or there's the bad ending where she put my clothes in the dryer and hopefully not on a setting that will ruin them. Yay. My family is quite a lover of high heat when it comes to doing laundry. Making me nervous. Jeez. Deep fried pickles. Oh, I love fried pickles. Did y'all have Sonic in Canada? Surely. Did you ever have their pickle fries? I like the Sonic pickle fries quite a bit. It's like fried pickles, but it's pickle spears instead of just like the sliced pickles. They're very good. I quite like them. The first time I got them, they were absolutely garbage. So I think, yeah, like the restaurant. So I think that the employees were still being trained on how to make them because it was kind of a new thing. I think it was like a returning thing, but I'm sure a lot of the employees weren't there for like the first run. So the first time I got them, they were garbage. The next couple times that I got them, oh my goodness, they were so good. I don't know if we still have them though, like at the Sonics. They have started doing, I don't know if y'all have heard of Swig. It's like a Utah soda thing, but Swig isn't a thing here, unfortunately. So I just have to watch all of the cool TikToks about it, but Sonic has started doing like Swig style sodas, I guess, where they put like the syrups and stuff in it. And I get this one, it's called Pink something. And it's Sprite, but it's like cherry vanilla flavoring. And then it's got like some sort of cream in it too. It's very good. It's so good. But I don't really eat a lot of Sonic's food. I really like their mozzarella sticks. But that's like the only thing that I eat from them. Is the mozzarella sticks. They do a lot of like hot dog stuff, and I don't like hot dogs. If you like, oh, you don't like carbonated drinks? That's okay. I knew a girl back in hecking middle school who didn't like carbonated drinks too. It seems like it's becoming a more common thing these days. Back in my day, you never really saw people who didn't like it, but it's becoming a lot more common. You know what I don't like though? This is random and just like a pet peeve of mine, but have y'all ever seen the parents who like cut their kids' juice and stuff with a bunch of water? Y'all, that ain't gonna be me as a parent, because like I understand wanting your children to be healthy and stuff, but there's a certain point where it's like you have to let them have human enjoyment for things. Like life is going to have sugar and life is going to have unhealthy things in it. So there's a certain point where you have to just like, if you would eat it, let your kid eat it, you know? And that's where my stance on it. You can't deny your children having delicious treats every once in a while just because it's unhealthy. A lot of things in life are unhealthy, and that's a great way to mess up your kid. So I just feel like people who do stuff like that, like they mean well, But they have to think of their kids as like actual human beings and not just like some entity that they're trying to set up to have the best absolute possible everything. Because let them be happy. Let them be happy. Like, let them enjoy things. So my mom was very much not that type of mother. But there were some of them at the school that I went to. And it's like, dang. Okay, so this one is the one that we stand in. Because it's got the lightning around it. Yay. Yeah, I don't know about watered down juice. But that's always been a pet peeve of mine. Whenever I see the parents like doing stuff like that on the TikTok, I'm like, oh. Oh. I don't know what this means. So I'm gonna face it this way. Okay, I think I succeeded. There was one girl, the girl who didn't really like soda, she would always add water to it to take the bubbles out. Which I guess works. I imagine it probably made it taste a bit not good. But it gets the job done. Yeah, that's not good. We did it! Too bad we didn't get hacking anything. From that, at least. Okay. Let's give her a little commendation. Try and get this little coat. That way you can sell it at the... Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Okay, cool. We got some good stuff, actually. Dang. I shouldn't have been so quick to judge. With ice here. Oh, that sounds like it might be good. Okay, guys. I'm going to go check on my laundry. I'll be right back. But... Ugh. I'm back, gamers! It wasn't ready. Huh. Ugh. I've gotta wait another hour. My mom just threw all of her stuff back in the dryer for another full hour. That's a lot. And then she got mad at me when I told her that it was gonna make my clothes get musty in the washing machine. Because now they're just sitting there wet. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that's okay. I can just wash them again. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have done it too. I knew I shouldn't have put my laundry in. Because every single time that she does her laundry, she leaves it in the dryer for hours. That's gonna be my... I should just buy another washing machine. I'm gonna stick it up here. Like, have you guys seen those little personal ones on TikTok where you like hit the button and it spins around? I'm gonna get one of those. Oh, jeez. Anywho, let's do trials. Hopefully we can get some newcomers because all I want in life is to get the stupid hecking journal done. Just 1 week where I can finish this journal. That's all I'm asking for because I'm so sick of missing out on all of the rewards. Every single week I try and every single week I fail. It's like the dude who's pushing the stone up the hill. What's his name? I don't know. That guy, that's me. That's me. I saw a cute necklace of the dude. Peach-iced tea? Then you gotta drink some peach-iced tea. Gotta make some. I've got little tea bags for it. It's not iced, but you can make it iced. Okay, let's turn these in. While we wait for this queue, hopefully it's not too long. You don't have any? Oh no, you gotta get some. I love my tea. The one I made today leaves quite a bit to be desired, though. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and like boil a couple more cycles through that tea maker to try and get like that new taste out. You know? That way it doesn't taste like metal. And instead tastes like tea. It's alcoholic. Oh yeah, no alcoholic tea. It's entirely too early for that. I feel like adding alcohol to tea ruins the experience because like, I want tea, I don't want to get drunk. Jeez. I don't understand the appeal. Like, I understand the appeal, but so many of like my coworkers and stuff, their only hobby is going to the bar. And it's like, oh. It's hard to find people to hang out with because so many people just want to go out drinking these days. But I don't want to ever in my life. I just don't care for it. So it's hard, guys. It's hard to be an adult in a society where everyone just wants to hang out at the bar every single week. They're like, oh, let's go out. And it's like, go out where? And it's always a bar or a restaurant that serves alcohol that they want to hecking drink. And when I say let's go out, I mean like let's go to the hecking mall or something. Or let's go to the bookstore and hang out. Go get boba teas. Not go get drunk. So I don't want to be a part of the stay home gang. I want to be part of the touch grass gang. But no one else wants to be part of the touch grass gang with me. My only coworkers who don't like go out and party all the time, we have very different personalities. The ones I get along with best are the ones that are always partying. So, alas. Honestly though, I don't know if I would ever go out with any of my coworkers like that. Like, I'm very much a stay-home type person or go out like by myself. The last time I went out with one of my coworkers as like friends, she was really hecking mean. And then she was like, oh, she was just so mean. Guys, I don't know why. Like, I could kind of see that she was a little mean from working with her, not gonna lie. But, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious, my friends. Oh my goodness, I don't know how someone can be that mean and that oblivious to how mean they are. Because she would act like everything she was saying was completely normal. But we went to the Barnes & Noble together and we were sitting in the cafe and we were talking and talking. But all she wanted to talk about was how much she hated everyone. It's like, okay. And then she hecking just wanted to talk crap about all of these different people, and I don't really want to talk crap about different people. I'm just there. Like, I'm eating a cookie, right? And she's just talking bad, and then she's like, so what's your opinion, Alice? And I'm like, I don't have one. I don't care that much about what other people are doing and how they lead their lives. I'm just here minding my business, eating my cookie while you're hecking yelling at me. And she gave me, guys, everyone knows that I like women. Everyone knows. It's not a secret at all. But we were in the bookstore and I was looking at some books. And some books where it was to a woman, right? And I got the whole, I can't support it, you know? I don't hate them, but I just don't support them. I got that speech from her. Like, it is 2024, and you are hecking 19 years old. Where did you learn to talk like that? Oh. So, guys. I can't do it. I don't know why. Yeah, like, that's basically them saying that they hate gay people, but trying to make themselves seem, like, good about it. I don't know. Every single person who's ever talked like that has never actually been, like, having no issues, you know? They always say, oh, I don't have an issue with it, I just don't support it. But they always do actually have issues. If you're gonna be saying stuff like that, you always do have issues. You're just trying to make yourself seem like a better person. I feel like there's a line, like, as you hit a certain age where talking like that becomes inappropriate, because a lot of kids will say that and think that it's, like, the right thing to say because they hear it everywhere. So you can't really hold it against kids and stuff for talking like that. But, like, girly pop, you're 19. Like, how are you talking like that? So I stopped hanging out with her because, like, I'm not gonna hang out with someone who's homophobic. Like, what? And I don't know, I think she got the message because she's not messaging me anymore. But, like, why are you gonna be homophobic to my face? Like, to my face? I don't understand it. Oh man, when I finally decided to start crafting and give myself a little drinky drink. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't understand it. But I need to find some normal people to hang out with, guys. I don't know. What's a good way to, like, meet people outside of your job? Because I don't really want to hang out with my coworkers. Like, I do really like my coworkers. We're all very good friends. But they're not really the type of friends that I would hang out with on my own time. Because, like I said, a lot of them are partiers. So I want to hang out with some not party people. But I don't know where to meet them. Everyone always says, like, oh, meet people in real life. But people in real life, they don't want to talk to you. I don't know if it's the same way in, like, not America. But people usually online say that Americans are, like, more willing to talk to strangers than some other countries. But y'all, oh my goodness, if you go out to a hecking... Grocery stores are weird because that's, like, more of a chore. But if you go out to, like, the bookstore and you see someone and you try and start a conversation with them or anything, or just say, oh, hi, I like your hecking hair or something like that, they look at you like you just threatened them. Like, I don't know why. Like, why can't we just interact with people? So, why can't they be normal? Randomly complain. Oh, that seems nice. I like to complain. Complaining makes me happy. Well, gotta turn around. Scary. Ah! Get away from me. They're bad at the game, haha, but now they're trying to kill me for it. Yeah, I wish that they would be nice and then I can meet some new friends, some new people. A lot of people say to use like Bumble friends and stuff, but that's terrifying. Besides, I feel like that's just going to be finding people to go out and party with. I'd like to go to a book club, but I don't think there are any book clubs, and I'm not about to start a book club because, like I said, I got no one to start a book club with. So, I'll get there eventually. I do kind of feel like, I don't know, book shopping with other people kind of ruins the vibes of book shopping, though. Because, like, I like to go in there and I like to, like, walk around in hecking circles looking for the perfect book because I'm poor. And then, when I get it, I just leave immediately. Like, I don't hang out or anything. I go to the cafe and I get a frappuccino. Recently is what I've been getting. And I leave. For the longest time, I was doing chais, but y'all, I've been sleeping on like vanilla bean frappuccinos. I used to get them all the time when I was a little kid, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get one again, and it's actually really hecking good. So I've been getting those. Yay. Look online for one for a book club. I should. I'm gonna try and finish this class before I do anything like that, though, because this class is very demanding. Oh my goodness. I think that the next one, I did sign up for a class for the next, like, section, right? For the next semester. And I think it's gonna be a bit easier. It is a science class, so I'm a little bit worried about that. But I looked up the professor on Rate My Professor. And all of the reviews said that it's a very easy class. So hopefully they're not lying. Oh, I don't know about group therapy. That'd be scary. That'd be so scary. And you're stronger than me with that. Jeez. But I'll find some people. Some people to hang out with and read books. Which way is it turning? This way? Yeah. Oh. Like that. Oh, that's so nice though that you've got like resources like that. I imagine it's very helpful. I used to play sports, but I was still kind of a weird kid when I played sports, guys. It took me a long time to get out of my weird kid era, honestly, because I was a hecking weird kid, guys. When you go to a private school that's super teeny tiny, you don't really know a lot of social norms, if that makes sense, because all of the social norms are kind of created by the little children in the community, so it turns a lot of kids into the weird kid, right? So then after that, I went to public school, and I didn't know how to act. And these people clearly don't know the mechanics, but that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta do it with whatever group you're given. So whenever I was like doing sports and stuff, I didn't really make a lot of friends from the sports teams just because I was a little weird. I was a little goofy. My friends now, they didn't believe me when I said that I was like a really hecking weird kid. But guys, I was in like 8th grade in like a freshman year. And I would roleplay characters from Black Butler, which is very much a red flag in my opinion. Don't do that. But I did. And I don't know why. I may never know why, truly, but like, guys, oh my goodness. I don't know why I acted that way. So, yeah. I'm not joking around when I say I was a little interesting. I was a little strange with my behavior, but that's okay, because I grew out of it, guys. I did it. I'm better now. I don't roleplay Black Butler anymore. And when I say roleplay Black Butler, guys, I mean like in class to other students. Not just like on my phone or something. Like, I'm talking full on. It was a whole thing. Very tragic. Very sad. Oh! Owie. Okay, this one is not a knockback. It's actually... Wow, okay. You go to the outside, not the inside. I feel like that gets a lot of people killed if they don't remember the mechanics. Yeah, I LARPed. I LARPed in the class. But in my defense, my friends did too, so it was like a little group. A little strange group of children. But outside of that group, I didn't really talk to anyone. My school was very nice though. All of the kids who went there were pretty nice. That or I just really flew under the radar because I wasn't bullied or anything. I was just sort of there. And everyone else was just sort of there around me. Like, I never had any issues with anything like that. So, my school is very chill, very nice. I mean, people would fight each other. I don't know why. Like, why are these kids throwing actual hands at each other? Like, what is the point? I'll never know, but it was never over anything like bullying type. It was just people like screaming at each other and fighting for who knows why. I feel like there was never anyone getting beat up. It was always just people like mutual fighting. So weird. But that's probably a good thing. Probably good for the school too. We did have like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the zero tolerance policies that a lot of schools have. I gotta stretch. Dang. My back's getting all compressed from sitting here. But it's like the person who is getting attacked is also gonna get in trouble. So if you want to send someone to like detention or something, they'll just like attack them. Not good. Hold on. I feel like there's latency, but I'm just crazy because there was latency once and now I'm paranoid. Oh. I find that if I don't minimize it and I just have it like behind, that reduces the chances. Okay, we got a wondrous tail seal. That's what we were after. Shall we try? I mean, I always try to wrap things up with hecking, what is it? Crystalline conflict, especially since I've got that. Oh wait, no, it's rival wings now. Never mind. No need to do crystalline conflict. Dang, I forgot. I failed that one. Well then. Oh, we have one. Let's do a normal raid then, because they're pretty short. Pretty short and chill. I don't really want to sit in a queue and do like 25 minutes. 25 minutes? Oh. Never mind. That was easy. Yeah, but I don't really talk to anyone that I went to high school with. I saw one of them the other day. And I was like, hi. And she was like, hi. And then we just went our separate ways because we were never very good friends in high school anyways. What kind of dress is that? That's so cute. Wait, is this a first timer too? No way. Which one can we even do? Darkest Thought. This one we can probably do. Like unsynced or whatever. I don't know. Ever since they started adding those, I've been doing these. Because the Heavensward ones are still a little tricky. We're just wrapping things up with some Final Fantasy 14. No way, first timer. The first time bonus will give us a little reset CO for context for our Wondrous Tales journal, which means that we can get away with doing the same things like over and over. Instead of having to like do one of everything. So they're very convenient to have. Some people do the journals and they try and get like 3 lines and stuff, but you have a better chance of winning the lottery like in real life, quite frankly. Okay, so that's gonna be... I don't know. I don't know the mechanics, honestly. there's like this whole thing with like the shadow forms, and I don't know how to do it. So I'm gonna do my best, in fact, and that's all we really can do. See, so now that's backwards, so we gotta be in front. I know that much. But yeah, see, so backwards, that's gonna be behind then, like that? Yes, okay. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know the answers, guys. I'll just follow other people and see if I can like deduce it. What'd you miss? Not a lot. We were just talking about stuff today. Not really doing any forward progress in gameplay. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to which one he tethered to, but everyone's running this way. So I will run this way. Yay. Okay, I'm really not doing that much damage, am I? I gotta step it up. Yep, we're just chilling today. We had some tea. It was yummy, but it tasted like metal because I used a new metal brewer for it. So I gotta fix that. Okay. Okay, everyone seems to be running over here. Oh, I see, okay. Cool, we survived that one. We're almost halfway done. And this is what Shadowbringers do, so it's old. It's weird that it's taking us so long to DPS them down. But these raids, I kid you not, they used to be like 15 minutes long. It was insane. It was ridiculous. So I'm pretty sure that's how the Endwalker ones are. If they're even out. I know the first Alliance raid is out, but I don't know about like the raid raids. Drawing water? Oh. I wish I were an artist, but I just don't like drawing, guys. I've tried, but it's not the life for me. I feel like it could be the life for me, but how do you even learn how to draw? Like, do you guys have any YouTube tutorials or something that you recommend I watch? Because I'm the type of person where I learn best by being shown by someone else, like a step-by-step. Like that? Okay. So I'm trying to look for like step-by-step tutorials. You have a oh no! Connections, networking. Okay, are we set? We're set. Because I would like to learn how to draw fan art for my characters. That way I could have fan art for my characters. Okay, everyone's over here. And then over here. Okay, I don't know how they figured that out, though. But it's okay, we lived. Oh no, did you guys hear my tummy grumble? I was thinking about the grilled cheese I'm about to have. Oh, I think I saw something like that. It wasn't that girl that draws like the chibi stuff, is it? I feel like it might be. She's got like orange hair. Someone actually traced one of her pictures as me and gave it to me as fan art, and I was like, please don't do that. Yeah. Guys, if you're gonna, I love fan art, but please don't trace other people's works and give it to me and say that it's an original drawing that you did, because it's not. I saw it pop up on my YouTube Shorts feed, and I was like, that looks really hecking familiar. And then I like looked at them like not over top each other, but like right next to each other, and it was traced. They just changed the hair. They traced like the pose and everything. So please don't do that. Please don't do that. I absolutely love any and all fan art, so don't be worried about the quality of it. Just make sure that it's original. Yeah, no. Tracing, I feel like it can be good to learn, but don't give other people fan art of it, and don't be posting it like it's your original work. Honestly, don't even post it at all if it's traced, because that's kind of stolen. I feel like it should only be used as like a learning tool. And very much not like I'm gonna post this and say I drew this tool. Because you didn't draw it. Someone else did. I'm gonna die. Oops. It's so hard to see against this background. I used to draw a lot of art back in the day. I drew ponies. So I feel like I can still draw a pretty good pony, but like, I don't really want to draw ponies. I kind of wish that I had stuck with it more though. That way, by this point in my life, I could have so many more skills, right? But alas, I have an iPad and I have an Apple Pencil. So I'm trying to learn to draw in Procreate. How do you guys know? How do you guys know that this is what's happening? I don't know how they know. Thank you. Oh, that might be a good idea for me to like start learning things and figuring it out, is to sketch over pose references and stuff. That way, they say that tracing is the best way to learn like proportions and stuff, because you want to get used to stuff like that. Okay guys, we did it! Anything good? Nothing good. Let's run. Because I don't want all that crap in my inventory! Yay! We did it! I gotta stretch. Man. Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap up the gameplay right now, and then we'll just hang out for a couple more minutes. Yay! Oh, how exciting! Did you guys enjoy your tea? I hope you were drinking tea, because today's supposed to be a tea day, so drink your tea. Except for your peach iced tea. I'm sorry that you don't have any. That's really sad. I hope you get some, because it's really good. How to learn how to draw. Reddit. Okay. YouTube tutorials. You have coffee? Okay, good. They say draw every day. Then throw them away, but I'm drawing on my iPad. It says there's books. Read How to Draw for Dummies book and How to Draw Everything book. They're informative for beginners. This person said after 3 months they were able to draw. But how well? I suppose probably good enough, right? I imagine. I want to draw like Kurose because I love her art. So I want to make pretty art like her. But her art is it looks very demanding. And I don't want to copy her exactly, because that would be copying her exactly, and I want to be my own person, obviously. And I feel like it would also be heckin' creepy. But I want to draw in like that sort of style, if that makes sense. It's very pretty. It's very like soft colors, soft lines, stuff like that. But then I also really like the way my model is drawn. So maybe like a combo wombo. Oh, it's so hard. Yes, mix all of my favorite parts of all of the different styles. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it, guys. Should I do it? I feel like this is something that I should make like a goal of mine, because I keep talking about it, but I can never actually stay committed. So essentially, I should stay committed, shouldn't I? Yay, or is this just me procrastinating because I've got schoolwork due today? Oh, I'm terrified. I need to get this done. Honestly, I should probably wrap up the stream then. Oh, man. Man, how sad. Okay. So my schedule next week isn't up yet, but it will be. no stream tomorrow. The schedule probably won't go up until tomorrow as well. And just for like reference, because I'm going to be hecking busy for the rest of the day. Yay! Look forward to that. But I'll have that up. There will probably be a members only stream, so look forward to that if you're a member. If you're not, that's fine too. Hold on. Did they fix the gift members yet? Oh, they did! No way. Okay. It was broken for quite a while. So, I couldn't give any. But now I can. Yay! So there's those. But yeah, I will see you guys next week. Next week! Please look forward to it. And sometime eventually. There will probably be some videos going up as well as live streams, maybe a short. I have one recorded, but I haven't actually done anything with it, so please look forward to it. But anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to end it off here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye, friends.